Coverage you can count on at noon starts now.
Thank you for joining us for local coverage you can count on at noon. I'm Gabby Jonas. News 13 is your local election headquarters, and Congressman Russell Fry announced today he will run for the Senate seat held by the late Lindsey Graham. Graham served 3 decades in Congress before his death last week, and Fry currently represents the 7th District, which includes the Grand Strand and PD areas. Now, Congressman Ralph Norman also announced his campaign on Saturday. Norman currently represents South Carolina's 5th Congressional District and ran for the Republican nomination for governor during the June primary. Duke Buckner and Mark Lynch also announced a run for the special election bid. And candidate filing opens tomorrow. The special Republican primary will be held on Tuesday, August 11th. And in the meantime, Governor Henry McMaster appointed Lindsey Graham's sister, Darlene Graham, to finish out the term. Over the weekend, she thanked South Carolinians for their support following her brother's death. In the letter, she said in part, quote, "I have been amazed and appreciative of the outpouring of love and support from the people of South Carolina." Lindsey dedicated his life to serving South Carolina and defending our nation. He accomplished so much, yet he still had so many big ideas that he was determined to see through. Now it's time for me to step up for South Carolina, just like he stepped up for me when our parents died, end quote. Graham's life and legacy will be celebrated in Washington, D.C. on July 28th and in South Carolina on July 29th. We're expecting to learn more about what exactly the services will mean and intel in the next coming days. Well, new at noon, the Horry County Police Department held a news conference to discuss the arrests made in an animal cruelty case. On Friday, the department arrested 3 people involved in the months-long investigation after investigators found multiple dogs being mistreated at a property along Rainbow Drive in the Longs area. Jakeem Evans, Tom Monterez, Livingston, and Jameer Chestnut were all charged with criminal conspiracy. Officers say the #1 priority for them is to make sure the animals are okay.
The animals themselves had, the condition of them was consistent with neglect and trauma. Each dog is currently receiving veterinary care. Our priority is making sure that they receive treatment and preserving evidence along the way as best we can while they're being cared for.
And we'll have more on this story coming up tonight on First Edition. Well, one person was taken to the hospital following a shooting outside an Horry County bar. According to the Horry County police, officers were called to the area along Walkman Boulevard near Pub International just after 11:30 last night. They say the person hurt was not involved in the shooting and was taken to the hospital for treatment and should be okay. In a Facebook post, Pub International said the incident happened outside in an area between the bar and a nearby fireworks store. No arrests have been made yet. Well, a Horry County a man wanted on several charges is now behind bars. According to the Horry County Police Department, Julian Lorenzo Lamont Bell was arrested yesterday morning. They say Bell had been the subject of a public alert back on the 10th. And officials say he was wanted on a string of charges, including attempted murder, kidnapping, and felony weapons offenses. They did not release any details on the specific crime he's accused of, nor the location where he was caught. Kind of News 13 for updates. And crews in Horry County were called to investigate and after reports of smoke were in the Carolina Forest area. Horry County Fire Rescue says the report came in the area of Silvercrest Drive just after 7 this morning. Residents in both Carolina Forest and Forest Brook could smell the smoke. Fire crews say with the current drought conditions, many brush and wood fires may not have been extinguished naturally, which could cause potential flare-ups. If you see an active flare-up or a large amount of smoke, call Horry County 911 immediately. Well, no one was hurt in a fire that broke out at a Myrtle Beach business. Horry County Fire Rescue says crews were called to the building on Lake Arrowhead Road just after 5 last night. That address matches the one of Ziggy's Pub. Fire officials say they put out a fire in one corner, and there was some damage to the building. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. And also happening in Horry County, a vehicle fire spread to a detached garage in the Loris area, prompting road closures. Horry County Fire Rescue says crews responded to Goretown Loop near Dempsey Drive yesterday yesterday, where a vehicle caught fire under a detached garage. Firefighters quickly brought it under control and prevented it from spreading to a nearby home. No injuries were reported, and the cause of the fire remains under investigation.
News 13 on-time traffic, sponsored by Joy Law Firm. Just call Joy.
And a look at your afternoon commute right now on 17 and all the way up for 501. We are seeing some light commuter traffic going on, but from 501 Highway 544 to Carolina Forest, drive times are about 12 minutes compared to the normal 6. 17 Farrell Parkway to Glens Bay will take you 9 minutes. 17 Mr. Joe White to 82nd Parkway right now is moving about 13 minutes. Not seeing any slowdowns going on if you plan on taking 95 all the way up to Lumberton. That's a very similar situation going right now for parts of downtown Florence. We're just continuing to move rather smoothly. 52 Palmetto to I-95 will take you 7 minutes. 76 5 Points to Irby is moving at 5. And 95 TV Road to 76 is moving on time with 10 minutes.
Krista, thank you. Vice President J.D. Vance and Second Lady Usha Vance have welcomed their 4th child. Their son, Alec Neil Vance, is the first child born to a sitting vice president in more than 150 years. Alec joins his 3 older siblings. The Republican vice president's growing family is in keeping with his passionate advocacy for Americans to have more children. The vice president has been accompanied on overseas trips by Usha Vance and, of course, their children with their kids often dressed in pajamas as they board Air Force Two for the overnight flights. Well, overseas fighting between the U.S. and Iran is escalating again, with more American services members killed over the weekend as missile attacks continue. News 13's Washington correspondent Trevor Shirley has the details from Capitol Hill.
What began as a series of limited military strikes has spiraled into a wider conflict, with neither side showing any signs of backing down. As President Donald Trump celebrated the World Cup final on Sunday,
this was one of the greatest events of any kind ever held.
Missile strikes continued across Iran for the 9th consecutive day.
But we hit them very hard again tonight.
The Pentagon now says 2 U.S. troops were killed while defending against Iranian attacks in Jordan, and a 3rd service member died in Iraq. The president said the current strikes are in honor of their sacrifice.
Well, those great patriots were out there fighting that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon.
Iran continues its attacks as Secretary of State Marco Rubio accused Tehran of using the Strait of Hormuz to threaten global shipping.
But as long as Iran insists on controlling an international waterway, we're going to have to respond to that.
In Washington, Democrats warn the U.S. risks being drawn into a longer, more dangerous war.
This war of choice has been a disaster. It has been a disaster militarily. It has been a disaster in terms of how we're viewed around the world.
It's unclear if these latest strikes will force Iran back to the negotiating table or expand the fighting. Reporting in Washington, I'm Trevor Shirley for News Nation.
And the 104th and last match of the biggest World Cup ever ends with a new champion. Spain outshot Argentina 20-2 in Sunday's final in the New York area, but the game was scoreless until the 106th minute. That's when Ferran Torres jumped on a bouncing ball in the box and buried the game's only goal. Spain wins 1-0, denying Lionel Messi and Argentina their 2nd straight title. Spain only allowed 1 goal in 8 matches during the tournament. Spain's fans around the globe celebrated the big win, but there was a heartbreak for Argentina fans.
We did it. España did it. So the feeling was electric. Once they blew the final whistle, I could not contain my emotions.
Argentina left everything on the field, and we're very proud of our players and our country.
Now, France's Kylian Mbappe won the 2026 Golden Boot as the tournament's highest scorer with 10 goals, becoming the first player to win the trophy back-to-back. Mbappe also surpassed Messi to grab the all-time World Cup scorer record with 22 goals in the last 3 tournaments.
Even in July, toy makers are getting ready to smash into the holidays. I'm Bradley Blackburn at the Toy Insider's annual Sweet Suite in New York with what's in store for the season ahead.
And another day where we'll see heat and humidity continuing. We do have a couple chances for some very scattered showers later on this afternoon. We'll have more on those details after the break.